Tip number 9, let him get closure. Sometimes what holds people back from moving on is a lack of closure with their past. If he's mentioned unresolved feelings, supporting him in seeking closure could be one of the most helpful things you can do. Rachel once found herself in this position with her friend Tom. Tom was struggling because he hadn't had a real conversation with his ex since the breakup. Though it was tough, Rachel encouraged him to talk to his ex to resolve any lingering questions. Afterward, he felt more at peace and ready to move forward. Closure isn't about revisiting old feelings, but about acknowledging the end of a chapter. When he can put the past to rest, it opens up space for new beginnings with you. If he needs to revisit some things with his ex, be understanding. Encourage him to find that closure in whatever way he feels is best, knowing that it will help him be more emotionally available in the future. Tip number 10, encourage new interests. Introducing him to new hobbies and interests can be a powerful way to help him move forward. The goal is to help him focus on building a new chapter of his life that isn't tied to past relationships. Let's look at Mia, who suggested various activities to her friend Liam, like cooking classes and group hikes. Not only did this broaden Liam's interests, but he also started forming new positive memories that didn't revolve around his ex. Mia's approach helped him appreciate life more fully. New experiences give him something fresh to look forward to and help him see that life has many exciting possibilities beyond the past. These experiences encourage growth and can shift his focus from what he lost to what he can gain. Try suggesting hobbies or activities that he hasn't done before. Whether it's trying out a new sport, learning a skill, or even taking a short road trip, these experiences will create positive associations and help him enjoy his life with a renewed perspective. Tip number 11, emphasize the positive. When someone is healing from a breakup, it's easy for them to focus on what went wrong or what they miss. By helping him spot the positives in his day-to-day life, you can encourage a shift towards optimism. Take Linda, for instance. Her friend Dave often felt down, reminiscing about his previous relationship. Linda would gently point out the good things he had going for him, his career, his fitness goals, even small wins like mastering a new recipe. These moments of positivity gradually help Dave feel happier and look forward to new possibilities. When you help him focus on positive aspects, you're reinforcing that life has plenty of joy and purpose beyond his past relationship. This positive reinforcement is subtle yet powerful in shaping a healthier mindset. Encourage him to notice and appreciate the good things around him. Point out his achievements, celebrate small wins, and show him that life is full of positive experiences worth focusing on. Tip number 12, create a judgment-free zone. Breakups often leave people feeling judged or misunderstood, especially if they're dealing with complex emotions. Being a safe space where he can be open without fear of judgment can make a world of difference. Imagine Kate, who listened patiently as her friend Mike shared his mixed feelings about his ex. Instead of criticizing him or giving unsolicited advice, Kate just listened, offering a supportive environment where he could express himself freely. Over time, Mike felt more comfortable sharing and began to sort through his feelings. When he feels safe to be himself around you, he's more likely to open up and work through his emotions without feeling defensive. This openness is crucial for building trust and showing him that he doesn't have to hide any part of himself with you. Create a space where he feels comfortable expressing himself without judgment. Avoid pushing him to share if he's not ready, and instead, let him know you're there to listen when he is. Tip number 13, celebrate small victories. The journey of moving on is rarely straightforward. There will be ups and downs, but by celebrating his small wins along the way, you help him see his progress and build his confidence. Think about Lucy, who noticed her friend John hadn't brought up his ex for an entire week. She acknowledged his progress by simply saying, "You seem more relaxed and happy this week." This small recognition gave John a boost, helping him see that he was moving forward, even if it was gradual. Celebrating small victories shifts the focus to progress, reminding him that healing is happening, even if slowly. This encouragement can help keep him motivated and focused on the future. Look for moments when he shows signs of progress, like going a day without mentioning his ex or enjoying a new experience. Celebrate these wins, however small, to keep his spirits high. Tip number 14, encourage socializing. Spending time with friends and engaging in social activities can be incredibly beneficial in moving forward. When he's surrounded by positive company, it's easier for him to feel connected and supported. Emma encouraged her friend Ryan to attend a group dinner with their friends. At first, Ryan was hesitant, but as the night went on, he relaxed, laughed, and enjoyed himself. These small social moments helped him feel less isolated and reminded him that life has a lot of joy to offer outside of romantic relationships. Socializing boosts mood and reduces feelings of loneliness. By spending time with friends, he'll feel a renewed sense of connection, making it easier to move on without feeling lost or alone. Invite him to group outings or encourage him to reconnect with his friends. Show him that socializing can bring a fresh, enjoyable perspective, and it may also help him rebuild his support network. Tip number 15, listen actively, but don't push. Being a good listener is crucial, but pushing him to open up before he's ready can have the opposite effect. It's about showing that you're there without demanding too much from him. Sophie noticed that her friend Ben often hesitated to talk about his feelings, so she'd simply say, "I'm here if you ever want to talk." By respecting his pace, Sophie helped Ben feel comfortable enough to share when he was ready, without feeling pressured. Active listening, without pushing, builds trust and lets him open up at his own pace. When he feels he can speak freely without judgment or pressure, it encourages him to process his emotions in a way that feels natural to him. Let him know you're available to listen, but don't push him to share more than he's comfortable with. This respectful approach fosters a sense of security and understanding. Tip number 16, support his self-improvement goals. When someone is recovering from a breakup, self-improvement goals can be a great way to refocus energy. Encouraging his goals, whether in fitness, hobbies, or learning something new, can give him a sense of purpose. Let's consider Mia, who noticed her friend Jake was interested in learning guitar. She encouraged him to go for it, even joining him for a few music classes. This small support helped Jake focus on something positive, giving him a new interest to pour his energy into. Self-improvement activities are fulfilling and help him develop a stronger sense of identity outside of relationships. Supporting his goals reinforces that he has value and potential on his own. Encourage him to pursue interests and goals that make him feel confident and accomplished. Whether it's a fitness target, a new skill, or a creative pursuit, these goals are great steps toward personal growth. Tip number 17, introduce him to new perspectives. Sometimes moving on means seeing the world and oneself in a new light. By sharing books, documentaries, or meaningful conversations, you can help him gain a fresh outlook. Clara, for example, shared a book about resilience and personal growth with her friend Mike. This sparked a meaningful conversation between them, helping Mike reframe his breakup as a step in his personal journey rather than a setback. New perspectives can help him see that life is full of learning opportunities and that challenges can lead to growth. This shift in mindset can be a powerful tool for moving on and building resilience. Share resources or conversations that inspire a new way of thinking. Whether it's a book, podcast, or a simple chat, fresh perspectives can open doors to healing. Tip number 18, be patient with setbacks. Moving on isn't always a linear process. There will be days when memories or emotions resurface, and being patient during these setbacks is crucial to long-term healing. Rachel's friend Tom had a tough week when a song reminded him of his ex. Instead of reacting with frustration, Rachel just offered a comforting presence, knowing that setbacks are part of the process. Over time, Tom appreciated her understanding and resilience. Setbacks are natural, and by accepting them, you help him feel supported even during the tough moments. This patience shows your understanding and reassures him that he doesn't have to rush his healing. Understand that setbacks will happen. Instead of getting frustrated, offer a kind word or a listening ear. Let him know that healing isn't a straight line and that you're there with him on his journey. Tip number 19, be worth it. It's one thing to help someone move on, but it's another to genuinely invest in a relationship that has the potential to last. Be sure that your intentions are sincere and that you're ready to be there for him in the long run. Take Claire, who was clear with herself from the beginning about her intentions with her friend Matt. She wasn't interested in simply passing time. She saw real potential for a meaningful connection and wanted to make sure her actions reflected that. This clarity helped Matt see her as someone dependable and serious, which made it easier for him to consider moving forward. When he sees that you're genuinely invested, it reinforces that he's not just a rebound or a temporary option. If he feels safe with you, knowing you're in it for the right reasons, he's more likely to trust you with his feelings and future. Be honest with yourself about your intentions. If you're in it for a meaningful relationship, let your actions show this. Authenticity and sincerity are powerful ways to build a deep connection. Sometimes, in the process of helping someone move on, we can fall into common mistakes that end up making things more complicated. Here are some pitfalls to avoid if you want to build a healthy foundation together. 1. Rebound trap. Avoid becoming a rebound by ensuring he's had enough time to process his breakup before pursuing something serious. 2. Sacrificing your needs. Don't neglect your own emotional needs just to help him. Relationships should be mutually fulfilling. 3. Ignoring red flags. Be mindful of signs that he's not ready. If he constantly brings up his ex or seems reluctant, it's worth reconsidering if he's ready to move forward. 4. Rushing the process. Healing isn't quick. Trying to force things can push him away instead of drawing him closer. 5. Forcing new memories. Let new memories develop naturally without trying to orchestrate every detail. Each of these pitfalls, when avoided, keeps the relationship healthier and more balanced. Helping someone move on from their past is a delicate process that requires patience, empathy, and respect. Remember, it's not about erasing memories, but rather creating space for new, positive experiences that allow both of you to grow. Building a bond rooted in trust and understanding can make all the difference. When the time is right, he'll be ready to start a new chapter. And if that chapter includes you, it'll be built on a foundation of trust, understanding, and genuine support. This journey might not always be easy, but if you're both committed to the process, you'll find that the connection you've created is stronger than ever. If you found these insights helpful and want more tips on building healthy, meaningful relationships, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let's make every relationship journey a learning experience that brings us closer to genuine happiness. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in our next episode.